Hi guys, Brisha here. Welcome to my channel. I have a double easel card for you today, but I've got two different ways of making it. So this is a more straightforward way to make it because it's just cut, score, and use designer cardstocks to build this. And it's a lot faster to do it this way, whereas these ones, there's a lot more work required for this. That one opens like that, and it there, and there. Oh, it's a shaker. So the whole card has got a glassy look. So this is the one I made just for practice, and this is the one I'll be making on camera. So same concept, and that's what that looks like. And pop your easel up there like that. There's one difference between how I make this and how I make that in terms of measurements and scoring, just the cardstock, because over here we need a little bit of volume to be able to close the cardstock comfortably. But I'll give the dimensions for both of them at the end of the video, and I'll call this double easel card, and these I'll call double glass easel card. So yeah, let's get into it. So first you need a piece of 8 5/8 by 7, and on this piece you are going to score at 2 1/8, 4 1/4, and 4 3/8. Sorry, this is along the longer side, and then on the 7-inch side you are going to score at 3 1/2. So we'll set this aside and we'll come back to it soon. Let's work on the other ones first. So then you need a piece of 7 by 4 1/4, and this piece is optional. So my card base here, the white is a little dull, so to make it brighter I've just got this piece of layer here, but you don't have to have this. And to go on top of this I am going to put a border, and this border is 7 by 4 1/4, and the width of the border is 1/4. And then you need some more borders, so you need 2 pieces of 3 1/2 by 4 1/4, and my border size here is 1/2 inch for both of them. So these two are for this. And then for the oval you need 2 pieces again, and these are about 4 1/8 by about 3 1/8. And so for these two, I've got one glitter cardstock, and the other two, they are plain white, and that's because I'm just going to decorate the front. I'm not going to bother about the back, but if you prefer you can do decorated pieces for both sides. And then for the stopper, for the oval easel, I have an oval of 2 1/8 by about 1 1/8. Then you need some pieces of acetate. So first you need a piece of about 7 by about 4. So this is going to go here at the back of this. So just as long as it can fit your border, you should be fine. And then you need 2 pieces of ovals. so that they can fit onto the oval. And then you need 3 pieces for the rectangle, and these are just under 4¼ by 3½. So yeah, we've got 3 pieces because we've got 2 pieces which are going to enclose the frame, and then 1 piece is going to go in the middle to hold your decorations inside. Okay, so we're just going to get rid of the scoreboard and let's just work on this first. So we're going to fold and burnish all of these. So first we're going to fold and burnish that one. So if you've got a bit of a thick cardstock, like I do, 350 GSM this is, then it'll be a little bit tricky folding that 1/8 score line. But we need that score line there because when we close our card, due to this volume that we're going to put onto this part of the card, it's going to look a little untidy if you didn't have that sort of 1/8 room there. Okay. So now that we've done that, the score line that we made at 3½ inches along the 7-inch side, I made a mistake, sorry. Don't go all the way down there. Just do it up until the second score line. So, and I'll put it in the instructions anyway. That 3½ score line, we want to cut it just up until the second score line. So let me show you. And I'm gonna cut it . Just up until there. So now I've got 2 sections there. And now we'll do the easy one first. I have this mat here and each grid is about 1/4 inch. So I'm just going to use that as guide to make my lines here. So I'm going to make about a 1/2 inch borders around this. So I'm just going to take 2 grids. And then for the other side, where I've got these ovals that I've cut, I'm just going to place it on there and leave a little bit of room up the top, just a little bit, and with a pencil just make an outline of it. So when you reach sort of the top, stop somewhere up there and then just make a little mark up the top like that. Similarly for this one, you just make an outline. Okay, now that we've done that, we are ready to cut our borders. So I'm gonna do the easy one first. Make sure you open this. And this one, just cut it up straight. Alright, that's done. And now for the other one, the oval, the tricky one. So if you have a die cutting machine that can help you cut that out, then that would be great, because my die cutting machine is not big enough. I have to manually cut it with a cutting knife. So just take a cutting knife and cut it with your cut it over the pencil mark. Alright, so the first thing I want to do is prepare my frames, this and that. So let's just set this aside, and let's do the easy one first. Let's do the ovals. So I'm already stuck in the double-sided tapes at the back of these two, and now I'm just going to go in and put my acetate on there. Alright, once the acetates are in, I will put in my double-sided tape. I'm just gonna get my one piece and split it into half, and then just put it on there. So to fill it up, on this one I've got clear crystal beads and these purplish beads. For this one I'm going to put some clear crystal beads again. And then I'll put some blue. And mix it up. And then just peel off these. And close it up. We work on our rectangular piece. So for this one, again, I've put my double-sided tape on there, and I'm just going to peel that off and add my acetate to it. And once that's done, I'll put my double-sided tape. So again, I'm just going to cut my pieces and split them in two. Alright, so once those two are done, you're ready to put your middle piece, which will have your decoration. So I have this fairy with these two butterflies. So it'll look like the fairy is flying away with the butterflies or something like that. So that is my back piece, and there. I'm gonna do something a little different for this compared to this one. I'm gonna put some rhinestones at the back of this. So I've got some little purple ones, some gold, and some silver. So I'm just gonna randomly put them around. Maybe some blue to match with the other blue. So what I want to do here is just temporarily place this so that I can see how where to place my fairy and my butterflies. Okay, that's done. So now I'm just going to put that in between there and sandwich it in. And then I'm just going to put some more rhinestones on there. Now that's all done, I'm going to put my border on. So peeling off all of these. Oops, these. Okay. So those two are done. Now I'll work on this. So I've got my printed piece ready. So put your acetate on, at the back of this. Okay, so I'm just going to paste this first and then put my rhinestones in and then put the and then enclose it. The rhinestones that I want to be using for this one, on this. And I want a little bit of this. And a bit of this. I love using rhinestones and acetate for my cards. They just make it look so magical. Could use a little bit of this actually. There. It's beautiful. Oh my god, that looks amazing. Okay, I can't wait for this card to be finished because it's looking pretty good. Alright, now that all of that is done, we are ready to put our frames on there. So for that, just have to glue on this folded section. Just put your glue around there. it at the top and place it on there. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to stand our card up like this and see how far does the beads on it covers, and then we're just going to slide that in there and see where to place it so that the beads can cover the stopper, the oval stopper. It looks like just about there. So I'm going to put this somewhere over there. So I'm just going to put that, oh, wrong thing. And right about there. There we go. So now when the card closes, you can't really see the stopper. It's only revealed once you open it. And press it okay. And there. As for this one, you want to align it so that it's aligned with this stopper, and you place it there. So just peel off these. I have die cut happy birthday, just like this one. So I'm just gonna paste that over here, similar to that. All right, that's all done. So I'm actually very pleased with it. You can shake it, and it's quite strong as well. Having the 350 GSM cardstock definitely helps. And you open that, put the easel on, open that, and there. And that just looks so gorgeous. I am so pleased with it, and this one here as well. So beautiful. And this one, same thing, slightly different. Then got this one. So 3 different designs, but all very, very beautiful. So here are the dimensions for the card. So first we have this one, and yeah, this one is just a bunch of mats and layers, whereas this one is a bit more glassy look. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. A bit of a different card, but as you can tell, I love acetates and just glassy look, and lots of rhinestones and sparkles in my cards. So thank you so much for watching. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope if you would wish to see more of my designs, then please do subscribe to my channel and hit the like button for this card if you liked this card. Until next time, bye.